Hello children. So let us take a quick recap about this lesson. Go around forest. And what are we going to learn in this lesson? We learn about the forest, uses of forest, deforestation, causes for deforestation of the forest, and the apico movement. Let us look at what is the forest. Forest is a large area of land thickly covered with trees, and many animals live here, isn't it? Yes, you can see many animals and trees in the forest. In forest, what do you get? You get a lot of fruits, medicinal plants, and you see a lot of trees there, and a lot of animals, insects, birds, and reptiles, isn't it? Yes. So do you see the picture here? This is the picture of insectivorous plants. What are these? Insectivorous plants. These plants catch the insects, they consume the insects. They trap the insects inside them and they digest them with some kind of secretion from their body to digest this insect, and they take nutrients from these insects. Okay, so these are called insectivorous plants. What are the examples and the names of the insectivorous plants? Yes, it is, you see here, this is Drosera. What is this? This is Drosera. Okay, wait a second. Okay, this plant is Drosera plant. This is cobra lily. What is this? This is cobra lily, and this is Venus flytrap. Okay, it has a mouth like thing with so many a special structure to trap the insect inside. Okay, understood? What is this? This is the largest seed. Okay, what is this? This is the largest seed. You see, this is the seed of cocodemur plant. Okay, and look at this mangroves. You have seen this in the coastal area, isn't it? Coastal area means near the beach, backwater, at Padukare and all, you will see lot of plants like this. What is the speciality of these plants, children? Okay, these plants grow their seeds in their plants. Okay, that is very common. Now the seeds will grow on the plant itself and then fall off, okay, here in the water, and then the plant grows. Okay, look at this. This is the seed and it grows and then it sheds off into the water. Understood? And then they grow again. So this is the speciality of this plant. What is the name of this plant? Mangroves. Okay. Next, this is the tallest grass. Which is the tallest grass? Yes, it is the bamboo. Bamboos are the tallest grass. And one more thing is that the largest forest in the world is Amazon. It is in South America. Okay, it is in South America. Now look at these seeds. Okay, these seeds, what is the speciality of these seeds? These seeds are called Pongamiya seeds. Okay, Pongamiya seeds are used as a medicinal plant. And these are the plants that you see in forest. Okay, this is sandalwood tree, a bark of sandalwood. This is a very aromatic, most expensive wood. Okay, the wood of this plant is used for making fine powder with a sweet smelling. Okay, this is used as a prasada in the temples. Then it is also used in perfumes, soaps, shampoos, etc. Okay, it also has some very aromatic quality. Now this is rosewood. What is this? This is rosewood. Rosewood is the most another expensive wood or tree. The bark or the wood of this is used to make a furniture. It is very durable. That is why it is very expensive. And now let us look at the next one. What are the uses of forest? The forest gives us many things, isn't it? Forests are rich source of medicinal plants, spices, fiber, fruits, timber, etc. Now, forests provide fresh air and keep the earth cool by reducing global warming. Yeah, how do they do that? Look at this. We get so many things from the forest. Medicines, okay, fuel, then goods, furniture, okay, then what all, gum, that is glue, timber, rubber, okay, honey you get the extracts the bees collect, we take it from them, but the honey collected by the bees is from the plants itself, isn't it? And we get oxygen from the plants. Look at the food, many food that we get from the plants. These are the fiber that we make baskets, isn't it? We take the latex from the rubber tree to make rubber items, isn't it? Like erasers and tires and all those things. The wood is used for furniture and to make wooden houses, etc. Yeah. Now the forest provides us fresh air, keep the earth cool by reducing global warming. Okay. So due to the solar heat and all, the earth becomes very hot, isn't it? But the oxygen produced by these plants keep the earth and the environment cool. Okay, next, look at these roots. What are the roots? The roots are holding the soil, isn't it? This helps the area to hold the soil tightly, otherwise it will wash away with the flood or the water coming from the mountains. So this is called prevention of soil erosion. Okay, this picture on the right side is the picture of the flood, and on the left side is the roots holding the soil tightly. Okay, understood? So trees are very necessary, otherwise you might have heard about these blockage of due to the soil erosion in the hilly areas, isn't it? So trees are very important. Okay, now another factor is that it reduces the solar radiation. It helps to reduce solar radiation. It keeps the air fresh and cool. It protects as a natural shield to the environment. Okay, environment. Forests are natural habitat for many life forms. Okay, these are the things that we have to uses of the forest. Now let us look at the deforestation. What is deforestation? Deforestation means permanent clearing of the forested land by humans. Why do they do this? Why do the people cut down the forest? Because they want to make papers, they want to make plywood, they use a hydroelectric plant, construction of dams, agriculture. They go inside the forest, they easily get the big land area, isn't it? So in that area they construct well planned dams and all, and then they build up this hydroelectric plant to provide electricity to the city and all. They take this forest land, there they construct the offices and the projects, whatever, to produce the electricity and all. So they have to cut down the trees and design it for their plant. Okay, like that. And some of them just cut down the trees for making furniture and other purposes, isn't it? So if we keep on cutting down unnecessarily, what will happen? The forest will reduce and the global warming will increase. The other creatures living in the forest won't have any place to live. It is very difficult, isn't it? Look at the causes here. The agricultural activities, do you see? Yes, agricultural activities See, all the forest is cut down to make, designed to make their farming and all. But you see, these small grasses are not enough for enough of oxygen, isn't it? Or for the animals to live. They need forest, thick forest. Look at these logs here. They have cut down the trees for timber. Look at this area has been cut down and modified into a city. This is also very pathetic, isn't it? Desertification. Again, the dryness will happen, mining purposes. Okay, some area have a lot of mines in them, so they cut down the trees to extract these mines. Sometimes forest fire will happen, which will also these are some of the causes of the forest fire are natural calamities. Okay, due to the global warming and all. Okay. Now, due to the increase of this cutting down of the forest, the people living around these areas were very frustrated and very sad. The people living in these areas, they embraced the trees whenever someone came to cut down the trees, and they conserved the forest. Conserve means protect the forest. They will come. You remember, children, do you remember the moral science lesson, Sundarlal Bahuguna, isn't it? Yeah. Consequently, look at this. It was his idea to protect the forest. Whenever the people come to cut down, they will go and embrace the trees, and they won't let the tree to be cut. Okay. Consequently, the forest department accepted their demand for growing more trees, and cutting down of the trees were also prohibited. Look at the what is this slogan or the motto of the Epico movement: save forest, grow forest, use forest, isn't it? Yeah. Now this is the picture of Sundarlal Bahuguna, who was and you can also see the people, isn't it? Look at these people embracing the tree. Okay, it was his idea and under his leadership. And the same was done in Karnataka also, headed by or led by this person. Who is this person? This person's name is Panduranga Hegade. Okay, and he met this Sundarlal Bahuguna, and he was very inspired and influenced by this man's good motto. So he also joined and took the leadership, and that is how people of Western Ghats also adopted this method to protest against the cutting down of the trees, isn't it? Understood? Understood, no? Now let us look at the next one. Yeah, so you see our government also takes good measures to preserve these forests. Wildlife sanctuary, national parks are two sides of one coin. That means the national park is a protected area reserved for the conservation of the wildlife. What does this mean? Reserved. Reserved means kept aside. This area won't be touched for any other purposes, only for protecting the conservation of the wildlife. Wildlife means all the flora and fauna. Flora means the plants, fauna means the animals. Okay, so to protect them, to conserve them, okay, these national parks are being protected by the government. Okay, the wildlife sanctuary is another geographical region reserved for the conservation of the biodiversity. National parks have a specific boundary, and human activities are prohibited here. What is prohibited means? Prohibited means stopped. It is not allowed. Okay. On the contrary, wildlife sanctuaries do not have any boundaries. Okay. Look at this picture. Just a second. Yeah. See, these are the wildlife sanctuaries you see here. Okay. Okay. There are many wildlife sanctuaries in Karnataka. You must visit them. They allow a certain area for the tourists to visit on these places. Okay. very nice Bandipur, Bannerghatta, all these wildlife and national parks are there. You must go and take a enjoy this area. Okay, how they protect and all you can see, how the animals live peacefully and happily there. So there are 5 national parks in our Karnataka. Bird sanctuaries we have 5, wildlife sanctuaries we have 16. Okay, that's all about this chapter. So keep in mind about this. Which one? About this slogan, save forest, grow forest and use forest.